Okay, so what you have just watched is 1 hour of preparing for extending this concrete channel, and I'm pretty pleased with how it's gone. So we're going to have reinforced sides and base to a degree anyway, using some old mesh. I don't need to be very exact or scientific over this because it's just going to take a flow of water down there, isn't it? But what I have done this time at the end, which I didn't do with the original end, is I've created a foot. So I've dug a little trench there, and we'll fill that with concrete and bring it up slightly to the same height as the run, as it were. Just so that hopefully it won't get undercut like that one has done on the left hand side. That's the theory anyway. It'll certainly help. Anyway, if it is undercut, it's far enough away from the house that the drainage will work still, and hopefully the reinforcement everywhere will keep it from actually collapsing. We can always shove a bit of concrete underneath that end if it does get undercut. So that's all prepared. I've now just got to talk to Suntory about getting some concrete mixed up, and yeah, because I'm hoping that the building they're doing over in the temple, they will be able to mix me up some concrete once they finish their bit over there with whatever they've got left, although it's going to be quite a lot going in here, I think. I will have a step down just here, or yeah, probably a step down. Anyway, it's still going to be quite thick, I think, and substantial enough that people can walk on it without it getting damaged over the years. Right, okay, I'm really hot and sweaty and the mosquitoes are trying to get me now, so I'm going to pack up and go and talk to the missus. Next day at the old house, and yeah, the bleachers worked a little bit. So what I've done is I've gone and bought some fresh supplies. That's one of 3 new bottles I've got, and I will spray it again in a less diluted mixture. Meanwhile, we had a little talk about clearing up the house last night and doing the concrete for the water channel, and so luckily for us the weather's good today. It's not going to rain until late afternoon, so we've got the team briefed to come and mix some concrete later for us after they've finished in the temple. Some trays cracking on with getting rid of all the rubbish, as you can see. Bit of burning going on, some of the rubbish and some of the household waste that we've accumulated. Meanwhile, back at the channel here, Channel 4 News. Oh yeah, that smoke is a bit toxic. So what I've done today is I've cut some pieces of wood to go across to support the sides, so we can get these sticks out. These sticks here, there's 6 of them, and then they won't basically end up in the concrete and rot away and then cause a hole for water to go down, with consequential problems of water undercutting the whole structure gradually over time. Yeah, so what I think I'll do is I'll fill the sides up first and get them packed out. It doesn't matter if the bit comes out the bottom, of course, because that's where I want it to go. And then once we know that the sides are packed out, we can remove the sticks, and gradually, as we work down the slope with the concrete, we can remove the sticks and rely on the cross beams to hold the sides in place. I think I'll cut another 2 or 3 if I can find some scrap wood that's strong enough, or some bamboo. Probably these bamboos that are in the ground will do it actually, won't they, once they come out. They'll probably be about the right length to go across. Anyway, got a little bit more prep to do. I've decided to make this foot here, this little channel at the end here, going down here, I want to make that a bit deeper and a bit wider, really just to make sure that it's deep enough that any water coming off the edge of that doesn't end up undercutting the foot. So I'm going to go down another couple of inches or so, maybe make it a little bit wider as well, and then form an edge at the front with some blocks and dirt, just to give it a proper edge. I don't know whether to do a slope on the front there, just so the water slopes down gently, or whether just leave it as a step so it goes flying off. I really don't know whether either of them is better than the other. It's certainly easier to do a step, as we did with the first lot, because you just put a blocks or whatever across there and fill it up with concrete. There's no need to worry about the shaping of it. Anyway, we'll see how it pans out. So we're on the last legs today of sort of tidying, really, which is good. Yeah, once we've got rid of all the rubbish, it'll just be a question of keeping the green mossy crap down with a bit of bleach and sweeping up every time we visit. Okay. Oh well, the mixing started, so we'll soon have this job done. Right, that's that job done. I didn't think we were going to have enough because they put the whole of the cement bag that we bought this morning into this pot here, which was far too much for a normal mix. They normally do half and half, normally last 2 buckets, but they just kept adding sand and stones. We just kept taking mix out, so effectively we've used 3 buckets I think. And it was pretty runny, but that's actually quite good because it's found its own level. It's basically it's been filled from the top and run down the hill, so we don't have to worry about gradients. So it's looking alright. I think this is going to be a good addition to this water runway. Yes, and the sides are really, really thick and reinforced. So that'll take a good 24 hours to go off before we can remove the supports, because it is very wet and it's not particularly hot at the moment either, so I would imagine that we're not going to lose a lot of moisture from evaporation just at this time of year. So I think we'll probably come back in a couple of days and remove the wood in the middle and see if we can extract the planks from the side. So yeah, it's looking alright. There's a big lump there. That's because there's a block there that's supporting the sides. I'm just going to leave that there, I think. I might try and extract it later on. Mind you, there'll just be a hole there then, won't there? No, I'll leave it there. I'll just leave it there to be how it is. Maybe break the top of it off with a hammer when the concrete's dry, just so it doesn't encroach on the flow of debris going down here. Yeah, let's just clear off these lumps. Oh, there's a bit of metal actually there. Bit of reinforcing sticking out. Oh well. This is probably better than a Chinese dam construction from what I've been seeing on the internet recently. So Belton Road comes to Nong Bon. Yeah, this looks very wet at the end here because all the water's found its way to the end, but that'll just evaporate off. We've got loads of oh, hang on a minute. So he's cutting down this long grass now. I know why he's doing it. I mean, he's not taking the roots out, so it's not really going to affect the bank. But he's going to feed the cows with it. And then it'll start growing again, of course, and probably sprout some more roots. So it's probably a good idea. Anyway, yes, this water will evaporate. There's loads of stones in the foot. It was full of water to start with, but I just chucked loads and loads of buckets in there, and then hooked out some of the wet stuff, which you can see in front there. So yeah, another little job done, I think. Good. Thanks for watching. I'll show you the result when it's dry.